Unit 16, Challenges and Accomplishments. Page 106, Exercise 2, Perspectives. Volunteers talk about their work. Part A. Listen to people talk about their volunteer work. What kind of work do they do? Write the names in the sentences below.
The most rewarding thing about helping them is learning from their years of experience. Paul.
One of the most difficult aspects of working abroad is being away from my family. Xiaofang.
One of the rewards of working with them is experiencing their youthful energy and playfulness. Mariela.
The most challenging thing about doing this type of work is determining their strengths and weaknesses. Jack.
Page 107, Exercise 3, Grammar Focus. Complex noun phrases containing gerunds.
The most rewarding thing about helping them is learning from their years of experience.
One of the most difficult aspects of working abroad is being away from my family.
One of the rewards of working with them is experiencing their youthful energy.
Page 107, Exercise 4, Pronunciation. Stress and Rhythm. Part A. Listen and practice. Notice how stressed words and syllables occur with a regular rhythm.
The most rewarding thing about traveling is learning about other cultures.
The most frustrating thing about working in a foreign country is missing friends and family.
Page 108, Exercise 6, Listening. Challenges and Rewards. Listen to these people talk about their work. What is the biggest challenge of each person's job? What is the greatest reward? Complete the chart. 1. Psychologist.
Maybe the biggest challenge for me is listening to people talk about their problems all day. At the end of the day, I'm usually pretty worn out. At times, it can be depressing as well. On the other hand, I do see patients making real progress. It's great to see people really turn their lives around and get on top of problems that they never thought they could deal with.
2. Camp counselor.
As a camp counselor, it's difficult to find a way to get through to kids with problems and win their trust. Sometimes kids are very suspicious and find it hard to trust an adult, even a young adult. So, getting them to open up is the hardest part. Once you've done that, they almost become different people. One of the things I find most rewarding is seeing kids develop confidence and a sense of self-worth. It's especially great to see that happen in a kid who started out the summer with low self-esteem.
3. Firefighter.
It sounds pretty obvious, but in my job, the biggest challenge is going into a burning building that's full of smoke when you can barely see a few inches in front of you. It's really difficult, especially when you know there are people in there and it's your job to get them out. Once you do get someone out safely, then you feel really great, and you forget about how dangerous the work is.
Page 109, Exercise 9, Conversation. I've managed to get good grades, but... Part A. Listen and practice.
Happy birthday, Allison. So, how does it feel to be 21?
Kind of strange. I suddenly feel a little anxious, like I'm not moving ahead fast enough.
But don't you think you've accomplished quite a bit in the last few years?
Oh, I've managed to get good grades, but I still haven't been able to decide on a career.
Well, what do you hope you'll have achieved by the time you're 30?
For one thing, I hope I'll have seen more of the world. But more important than that, I'd like to have made a good start on my career by then.
Page 109, Exercise 10, Grammar Focus. Accomplishments and Goals. Accomplishments with the present perfect or simple past.
I've managed to get good grades.
I managed to get good grades.
I've been able to accomplish a lot in college. I was able to accomplish a lot in college.
Goals with the future perfect or would like to have plus past participle.
What do you hope you'll have achieved?
I hope I'll have seen more of the world.
I'd like to have made a good start on my career.
Page 110, Exercise 11, Listening. Future Plans. Part A. Listen to 3 young people discuss their plans for the future. What do they hope they'll have achieved by the time they are 30? 1. Rick.
What do I hope I'll have achieved by the time I'm 30? Well, I hope I'll have opened my own restaurant by then. I've been working a 9-to-5 job the past 2 years, and I can't say it's really for me. I'd much rather work for myself and run my own place. So I started taking cooking classes at night, and I'm getting pretty good at it.
2. Jasmine.
I plan to be a doctor. I'm not in medical school now. I'm in pre-med, taking a lot of science classes. But I'm sure this is what I want to do with my life. By the time I'm 30, I hope I'll have finished medical school and will have started my career as a pediatrician. You know, a doctor who works with children. I've always loved working with kids.
3. Bianca.
By the time I'm 30, I hope I'll have had a successful modeling career. I've already had some modeling experience, and after I graduate, I hope I can get a job with a big agency in New York or Los Angeles. I'm only 20 now, and I only like to model when I'm in my 20s. After that, I want to get married and start a family.
Units 15 to 16 Progress Check. Page 112, Exercise 2, Listening. Social Issues. Part A. Listen to people give opinions. Check the correct responses. 1.
It's difficult to find good housing around here, isn't it?
2.
They should do something about the graffiti in this city, shouldn't they?
3.
We have to pay way too much for childcare these days, don't we?
4.
This city needs more youth centers, doesn't it?
5.
Company outsourcing isn't good for employment, is it?
6.
You can never find a parking space downtown, can you?